Hi guys, welcome in Better Off Dead here on a Sunday. A couple games to get to in MLB behind me. Quick recap, yesterday MLB was not my best day. 1 up and 3 down. Try to get back on today. I've circled Houston Astros at Los Angeles Angels. A couple things here that make you not want to bet on the Angels, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mike Trout doesn't appear to be in the starting lineup. Maybe a day off after that doubleheader yesterday. Going against Framber Valdez for the Astros. He's a tough left-hander. He's pitched against the Angels this year with some good numbers, some success. However, the Angels are finally turning it around. They have quickly won 4 in a row, 3 of them against these Astros these last couple of days, which included a doubleheader sweep yesterday. Anthony Rendon finally hitting the ball. Justin Upton finally hitting the ball. I like them today. The Astros have been without Bregman, and now Altuve has been announced as officially on the IL. Missed a couple games already. I think the Astros may be going through a little bit of a rough patch, and the Angels certainly have to win just about every day to have any sign of life. I know I've ripped them a little bit, but the Angels are scoring runs. They've seen Valdez before, as I mentioned. I'm going to look at it as glass is half full, even though not a ton of success against this pitcher recently. I think today might be the day where they turn it around. If they can get to that Astros bullpen. I think the Astros used 8 relief pitchers yesterday over the course of those 2 games. Quickly on Jaime Barria, who goes for the Angels. He's been pretty good. He did face the Astros recently as well. He sometimes comes out of the pen. He sometimes gives them a start. I'm going to back him at really good plus money as the dog, plus 141 or so. Again, I realize Mike Trout's not playing. I think the Angels still stand a decent chance of getting this game. And again, playing it 2 different ways, correlated, distinct plays with also the Angels to go over 4.5. I think you can get it at even money. So the over 4.5 even money, and that dog plus money to perhaps even win this game and make it a total of 5 games in a row for a team looking for a heartbeat. I'm going to back the Angels on a hot afternoon there in Anaheim against an Astros team that may be a little depleted and maybe kind of in the middle of a funk, and they have been better at home than on the road. So for those reasons, I'm going to try one more time with the Angels. And a little bit later on, staying in Los Angeles, Colorado Rockies at Los Angeles Dodgers. The Rockies did finally get one against the Dodgers yesterday. The Dodgers don't lose very many games to anybody, especially these Rockies. I'm not exactly going to say the Rockies will beat them 2 games in a row, although you can get a hell of a payout backing Ryan Castellani, a pretty good right-handed pitcher for the Rockies. Dodgers have not seen him this year, maybe ever. Maybe a couple ABs in there somewhere amongst the Dodgers hitters, but not this season against Castellani. Same story on the other side. Julio Urias, the tough left-hander for the Dodgers. He was sharp his last time out. Rockies hitters have not seen him at all this year. Reaching back last couple of seasons, Arenado and Blackmon do have pretty decent numbers against Urias, which is a great starting point to build a case for the Rockies to at least score some runs. I'm going to back the Rockies, not to win the game necessarily, but on that team total, over 3.5 at a decent value. I think it's minus 120, including yesterday with the Rockies posting 5 runs against these Dodgers. Granted, I guess 3 of them came in the top of the 9th inning. The Rockies have now posted over 3.5. Looks like 4 games in a row. So I'm going to ask them to do it one more time on a hot Los Angeles night against the left-hander Urias and perhaps the Dodgers bullpen. Urias had a good outing last time out, but he's been hit a couple times this year. He sports a pretty low ERA, there's no question about it. But I think the Rockies bats are doing the right things. They're still not a great team, but Blackmon is getting back into form after a little bit of a slump. And Arenado is doing some things. Big RBI, maybe single there in the 9th to break this game open yesterday. I think it was his first hit of the season against these Dodgers. So I think a big old bat like Arenado is likely to do it again today. So that over 3.5 for the Rockies, I don't think is a big ask. Okay, guys, those are my 3 plays across those 2 games. Great Sunday to you. Let's finish strong. 2-1 looking for. Thanks so much. Better Off Dead.